So the Wounded Warrior Pacific Trials, this is our 4th iteration coming out here to the beautiful island of Hawaii. And we bring in recovering service members and their caregivers to participate in 7 different athletic events. This is part of their recovery and rehabilitation of where we can reinvigorate their love of sports and the sense of being on a team through the adaptive sports. And we are actually selecting from our 56 participants this year, a team of 40. They're going to go forward and participate in the DoD Warrior Games this June at West Point Military Academy up in New York.
I like to say I'm damaged and not broken. So when I'm doing activities that I feel like I should be able to do, but my body maybe isn't ready for it or capable to do it anymore, it kind of starts the spiral. I start coming down, getting more anxious, and that's the roughest part about it, is not being able to. If I want to go run around and play with my kids, I got to turn my spinal cord stimulator off in order to go do it, and that gives me maybe 10-15 minutes with it off of me being able to be with them. So just adapting to those situations and relearning what my body's capable of and where my limits are, that's probably the hardest part. Day to day, it's a new day every day. You know, I learn something new about myself.
The Air Force Trials are an event where our wounded, ill, and injured service members come out and participate in adaptive sports programs that help them in their recovery. And during these events, we see people who have never swam before, and now they're swimming without an arm for the first time. So, and they're realizing what they can do, not what they can't do.
The Air Force Trials have really played a huge role in my recovery. First of all, when I first got hurt, you know, my mission in life essentially was taken away from me. You know, I had a mission with my job in the Air Force, and I knew what I was going to do. I knew the path, the career path that I was going on, and I knew what my purpose was with my job and with a lot of my life. When I got hurt, I didn't exactly know what my mission was going to be, how I was going to take care of my family, what my career path was going to be anymore. And the Air Force Trials and military adaptive sports in general really gave me a new mission, gave me a new camaraderie with other individuals that were like me, you know, as far as injured like me, or had another injury or another issue, and we were able to adapt and overcome together. So the Air Force Trials has really given me a new purpose, a new mission, and allowed me to accelerate my recovery.
The Army Trials is it's the opportunity for the Army to select 40 primary and 5 alternate athletes to represent the U.S. Army in the DoD Warrior Games.
At the Army Trials here, you get the opportunity to bond with soldiers who have a multitude of injuries, and it's got to be one of the most inspiring things I've ever seen. You may have a lack of faith in yourself due to the injuries or due to something that's been taken away from you. And there's always somebody who has had it just as hard, or someone that you may perceive to have it harder. Being here, being around this cohesive group, it's an immediate family. It's something that I would liken to combat when I was in Afghanistan.
Well, I've always been an athlete, always been a triathlete, and I had come home from Iraq in 2006 without any injuries, and I was hit by a car bicycling to work, and I did a year of limb salvage and then elected to amputate. And shortly thereafter, I was introduced to the world of parasports, And I mean, I just wanted to get into my triathlon lifestyle. And knowing that there was a para arm or a Warrior Games type of event was pretty interesting to me. And so it happened pretty quickly. This is actually my second Warrior Games, and I did the Invictus Games in 2014. So I've had a lot of really amazing opportunities that I would not have had with two legs. And so I viewed my injury as, you know, not immediately, but the best thing that ever happened to me. It changed me personally, it changed me physically, it changed my patience level with others, and it opened my eyes to everyone has some sort of disability or issue that they're going through in their lives.
On your marks. Set.
Military adaptive sports, it's a confidence booster, yes, but it also helps me stay in shape. I can't run, I can't jump, I can't do pull-ups, I can't do push-ups that well. So doing wheelchair stuff or just sliding around on my butt playing volleyball or going for swims without my legs, it helps me keep in shape. Also keeps my mind thinking I don't have to worry about my body. The best part of the Marine Corps trials for me is that everyone's out here. I've seen so many faces that I haven't seen in months because they've been locked away in the rooms, depressed, sad about their injury, or just because they can't, because it's hard for them. And now they're out here smiling, having a great time, doing some of the best things that I've ever seen people do. And it's inspirational to me, to others, and it's helping everybody stay positive through their recovery.